because of economic crime or corruption? How many Kenyans cannot afford food because of our taxation? And that debt is perverse. Now agricultural bills whereby you cannot be able to plant, I don't know what, you cannot be able to take care of your own wild or your own domestic animals like cows, how you do dairy farming. Everything is being regulated just for the economic debt which we are facing. So let me not go there further and just focus on what is the agenda today. Today was Katiba Day. I was invited to Fungamano House in KCCB to address them on matters of Katiba Day. Also, Raila invited us. But we didn't attend because yesterday we were having a press statement in Chester House just to tell us about where the country is going on the eve of the Katiba Day. Today we were supposed to have a peaceful protest just to show people that we have a constitution, but we have no constitutionalism. Our constitution still looks like a newspaper that can be used for wrapping meat because we have people in power who do not care about how to make a constitution work. Now, I want to tell people the following, that the fight we are having is a third revolution. A third revolution is economic. You saw when Gen Zs went to the street and protested and entered parliament, there were things which were promised were supposed to be done, isn't it? One was that ministers were supposed to be reduced by half, isn't it? Secondly, Ruto was supposed to reduce his advisors by half because he has too many advisors. If you have too many advisors and you cannot deliver anything, that means either you are a fool or your advisors are what? Fools. Because how can you have too many advisors and the economy is not working? Tell me what is working. Healthcare is not working. Education is not working, isn't it? Infrastructure is not working. And we are watching doing what he's doing and saying that we are waiting for 2027, isn't it? While people dying are not going to wait and see 2027. So that's why we are going to finish by saying that William Ruto is killing the economy. And let me tell you why it hurts me and why I'm standing here. As we stand, 60% of young people are unemployed. You know that? Unemployment rate is growing at 22%. Are you seeing the 60% is growing at 22%, isn't it? The economy is growing at 4.2%. Is it possible for us to wait for this economy to grow and absorb these young people when the economy is growing at 4.2%, unemployment is growing at 22%? Do you know what that means? Does not just mean that 60% of people are unemployed. It means that 60 and above will never see a pay slip in their life. So when Ruto is sitting in State House, you know the implication is this, that the more he stays there, 60% of young people will never see a pay slip in their life. They'll never see a bank account therefore. They don't know Fuliza and Hustler Fund, isn't it? How can you die with the Fuliza and Hustler Fund loan? I was in Kisumu one day, and this is also Givenchy Garden. If you walk here during daytime, I met somebody here who was 42 years old, sitting in a jobless corner in Givenchy Garden. You go to Uhuru Park, the same. You go to Kamukunji in Voi, the same. You go to Mombasa, the same. So if you are 42 years old, you have never worked. When will you work? You are 13 years away from retirement. When you retire, what will you eat? In Luo we say, if you cannot get a job by the time you're 40, Ibloti kapo kitiyo means no, you are going to retire before you work. So what is pension for you? I'm Wakili from LSK. Do you know what the implication of that means? And Article 43 is clear about all the rights we need to have. And while that is happening, William Ruto is driving our economy in the reverse gear. Because he found the economy growing at 58%, now it is 42%. Next year it will go to something like 38%. So are we going to see any hope? So there is no 3.8%. So there is no hope. That's why the driver of the economy is one William Ruto,